Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brendan here from Attic Gaming, and today I'm gonna play a little bit of Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft. Now, before we start, it is an open beta, so if you want to play, you can go to Battle.net, and if you don't have an account, make an account, and you can download it and play it for free. So I've never actually played card games before like this. It's kind of like Magic the Gathering, I suppose. I did used to collect a lot of Pokemon cards when I was younger. I have like two big booklets of cards still to this day. I think it's in my parents' like garage or something. But I never actually played the game. So I've been playing Hearthstone for a couple of days, and I'm by no means a professional at this game. I'm actually quite new, but I've been trying to do quite a bit of research as to the ins and outs of actually playing a card game like this. So if you guys have any advice or tips, then please let me know in the comments below. But I've been having a lot of fun playing the priest. Now let's look at my deck. I have a very basic deck because I haven't put any money into this game, and so I am pretty much working on basic cards. So what I have is a basic deck. I'll show you my deck real quick, and then we'll get into a game, and I'll show you the game and what it's all about. And again, if you have any advice or tips for me for my deck or for the way I play, then please let me know. So I'm bringing two Holy Smite. This is really good for minion clearing. That's usually what I use it for. It's also really good if you have a Holy Smite with the Northshire Cleric. Northshire Cleric, whenever a minion gets healed, you draw a card. Sometimes I'll actually use my Holy Smite onto my Northshire Cleric and then heal it with my hero ability, and I'll be able to draw a card that way. So I have two Power Word Shield. This is more card draw. So I give a minion +2 health and I draw a card. And that's probably the first lesson I learned while playing Hearthstone is having draw power is very important because I would be doing very well early game and mid game, and then I would just run out of cards and I'd basically have like one card in my hands at all times while they have four or five, and they just have way more options than I had. So draw power is definitely something I learned is very important. Two Northshire Clerics, again, more draw power. Shadow Word Pain, this is great for minion clearing, especially if you're waiting for some more cards to come in, and your opponent plays a card and you have nothing to counter it with, then you could just use your Shadow Word Pain on it. Acidic Swamp Ooze, it's a good two mana minion as well, because it has a 3 attack and 2 HP, so it's going to be able to take out pretty much any 2 or 1 mana cards, and it also destroys your opponent's weapons, so it's really strong against warriors or rogues or paladins or even hunters. Bloodfen Raptor, it's a really good like kind of attack card. You could bring the crocolisk as well. The crocolisk has more HP, so the difference usually is between the Bloodfen Raptor and the crocolisk is that the Bloodfen Raptor is able to take out most 1 or 2 mana cards or even 3 mana cards sometimes because of its higher attack, but it usually dies in the process. So it's usually a 1-for-1 trade because it only has 2 health, where the crocolisk has 3 health and 2 attack. So it's not going to be able to take everything out, but it usually survives at the end of it. But since I have Power Word Shield and things like that, I bring Bloodfen Raptor, so I could just buff up its health if I wanted to, or if the possibility's there. I also have Fairy Dragon, which is the same stats as the Raptor, but it can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Now, this is really good against other classes that have a lot of spells, but you also have to remember that this means it's immune to your own spells or hero powers. So it's kind of a trade-off. But I think I'm gonna get it. You have to unlock Fairy Dragon, and I only have one. So when I get another one, I might actually throw out the Raptor and just go 2 Fairy Dragons instead. And 2 Novice Engineers. That's more draw power. And Shadow Word Death. This is an extremely efficient skill, especially for only 3 mana. If they throw out like something like a Boulder Fist Ogre or something even stronger, you can just destroy it. Like I've had people throw out Ragnaros before and Onyxia, and you can just kill it with a 3 mana card. So it's a very, very powerful card. Shattered Sun Cleric. Now the stats, the attack and HP is a little bit low, but the buff, the battle cry, the +1/+1 to a minion is really good. Chillwind Yeti. This is one of the best 4 mana cards because of the health and the attack. And you have to remember a lot of cards that, a lot of minion clear type cards like the Shadow Word Pain. If you look at Shadow Word Pain, destroy a minion with 3 or less attack, and Shadow Word Death, destroy a minion with an attack of 5 or more. The Yeti fits right in the middle at 4, so actually those cards wouldn't be able to touch it. So this card's against another priest as well as very effective. Gnomish Inventor does more draw power. Senjin Shieldmaster, it's one of the better taunts in one of the better taunt cards in the game because of its health. It has 5 health, so it's usually able to take quite a bit of beating before it dies. But again, the attack is low for a 4 mana card, so it might be able to absorb the hit, but it's not necessarily going to kill some of the bigger mana cost cards. Holy Nova is very good for minion clearing because in a basic builds, I mean there are different types of deck builds. This is the thing. These are the type of things I've been trying to learn. There are different types of the way you build your deck can be different. Like you could have a combo deck where you're basically just trying to hold off the opponent for as long as possible while drawing all these cards. And what you want to do is put together like a combo that does an extreme amount of damage in one turn. But for me, I'm using just a kind of a control deck because I only have basic cards. I haven't put any money into this game. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to control the board with minions and hopefully win out just from minion control. And that's where Holy Nova comes in a lot of, how do you say it? It's very effective for minion control because a lot of minions do have 2 damage. And as you play around, you can make sure that a lot of the minions are low on health before you use your Holy Nova because it'll kill a lot of their minions but also heal yours up as well. And if you have a Northshire Cleric out, then that's good because you're drawing cards from that as well. For my 6 card Boulder Fist Ogre, this is a very strong 6 mana card because it has a higher amount of health, but it also has the 6 attack damage. And I'm bringing 2 Mind Controls. Mind Control is very powerful, especially late game. Of course, I've had people throw out legendaries that I just snatch and I play as my own. But it's kind of a double-edged sword because it can screw up your early game a little bit. I've had, when the game starts and you're given your cards and you're able to change them out, I've gotten a Mind Control before, and then I switch it out and it gives me a Mind Control again. But usually you want more effective, lower mana cost cards at the beginning. So when you get a Mind Control at the beginning, that can screw up your early game a little bit. So anyway, this is my deck. I hope I explained my choices to you. So if you have advice or anything to say, make sure you leave it in the comments below, and I'll be sure to listen. All right, so let's play a game with this basic priest deck. And again, I'm all for advice. I don't have enough experience in this game to actually be teaching you guys anything. So if you're into Hearthstone and you have some advice, then please let me know. So we'll play some ranked games. And actually, while we queue up, you can see I'm at rank 19, which is okay for this basic deck. And I'll actually explain what I mean. The season had just reset, and I think I'm being thrown in with a lot of people, even at like level 20 or 21. I'm fighting people that just have way more card selection than I do. So I'm thinking that everyone's kind of muddled together, and it's just going to take a little while for the people with the better cards or the bigger card collection, so they probably have better decks put together. It's just going to take a little while for them to go down in ranks. And so I'm not fighting those guys so much. So it's I got down to rank 17, but I just keep struggling because I'm going against people who just have way more cards than I do. So they have much more flexibility in their build. All right, I feel alright going against the warrior. They tend to do combos from what I've seen. But if they do try to do a control build, I'm usually able to handle it pretty well. So anyway, Northshire Cleric is great. This is what you want at the beginning as a priest. Shadow Word Pain is also great for early minion control, but I don't need that mind control. I mean, it's 10 mana. I'm not going to use it until the end of the game. So hopefully I get another low level or another low mana card. Yeah, no, Inventor is okay. I could have gotten a better one, but it's much better than having mind control. Throw my cleric out. This is one, man, throwing the cleric out, I've had to learn how to actually heal it to use it properly so I could actually get a card. Because there's no point in throwing out your Northshire Cleric if you can't heal it. So hopefully he throws out a low mana card so I could damage my Northshire Cleric and draw a card. So let's see what he's gonna do. I got a Yeti as well, so that's good. I'm feeling okay about my hand so far. So I feel like he might be trying to combo something because he hasn't thrown anything out yet. Sort of wish he would, so I could get this draw power going. Like you see, he's got what's he got? 8 cards up already. To my 5. See, that's not good because now I can't attack that acidic swamp ooze because it's gonna kill my Northshire Cleric. What would be great is a power word shield at this point. I could kill it with my Shadow Word Pain. I might end up doing that, or I could just leave my Northshire Cleric out and draw something else. Yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna do that. So if he attacks my Inventor, I'll kill it and still live. Right away. And I was able to get a little bit of draw power. And I got an Engineer so I can get some more draw power going. I might end up throwing, it depends on what he throws out. If he's gonna throw out a minion, another minion, I might end up throwing out my Sinjin Shield Master.
Cleanse the sun well.
I'm gonna throw out my should I throw out my Shield Master? Well, no, I might actually throw out, yeah, I could throw out my Shield Master and my Shield Master, or should I throw out my Yeti? Well, I want to kill him first. No. You know what? I'm just gonna go for more draw power. That's not bad. I could probably play that next round, actually.
Hey, give me a minute.
Job's done.
No, I don't really have any good minions out, but neither does he. Okay. Gurabashi Berserker. Yeah, I'm gonna throw my. I think I'm gonna throw my ogre out.
Oh, if you're sure.
You don't want to attack this until you know for sure you could kill it. So, because it whenever it takes damage, it gains +3 attack. So you better be able to kill it quickly. So next turn, if we'll see what he does, but next turn I could probably hit him with my ogre and something else. Okay. Okay. I think this is his combo going. Yep. It's a pretty good one. I can still kill him though. No. 5. Yeah, I better kill this. 5, 8. Then, okay. And then...
Hey, give me a minute.
this and you see it had 17 attacks. Good thing I got that out of the way. Hopefully that was a combo he was depending on. So I have control of the board again. The 7 armor is no good. I'm going to throw out my Yeti and I'm gonna throw out my Shield Master. That way my Yeti doesn't die right away from a charge card if he has one. I'm feeling okay about this one. I'm a little worried that I only have 3 cards to his 6, but I do have really good control of the board right now. So let's see what he does. There we go. So he's gonna kill my Shield Master. Yeah, see, he wants my Yeti. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, I actually feel pretty good about that because now he's down to 3 cards. And I have pretty good control of the board right now. And I could get rid of his weapon as well. That's why that's handy at times. No, I wonder if I should throw my raptor out. Yeah, might as well.
Job's done.
Just hoping he doesn't have Brawl. That wouldn't be good. Brawl gets rid of all minions except for 1. But again, I feel okay because I have good minion control. Oh no. I should have saved that ooze. Alright, but if he decides to throw out a big minion, probably ends up mind controlling it. So, alright. I could really use another minion card though, I think. A bigger one. So I hope he just throws out a big card and I'll just mind control it right away. Come on, what you got? Raging Worgen. Give him charge. Oh boy. Alright, that's interesting. Well, now that the Worgen has 5 attack, I could actually kill it with my Shadow Word Death now. Oh, yeah, I better get some more draw power. Alright.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
This is what I've noticed with the priest is really good at. I mean, you can take lower level minions and just make them survive forever through your heals and through your buffs. It seems the way to go. I was trying to combo priest before, but I didn't have the cards for it. But with a combo priest, you can get a card up to like 25 or even higher. But I just don't have the cards for it, so I'm having to use this basic deck. Yeah, you see, that's a 5-mana card. And because my Raptor's buffed up so much, my you know, I might actually mind control this guy. What do you think? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna mind control him. I'm hoping he's not holding anything up his sleeve.
Push forward.
Job's done.
But like, yeah, I think it's a good example in this game. I had pretty good board control, and he's just killing himself now. But I've had pretty good board control the whole game. I'm just hoping that nothing happens here in the end. But I should be able to win this. So he's got 10, 7, 8.
We must cleanse the Sunwell. Push forward.
Alright, 2 more damage. I don't know what he can do to stop it, unless he has a massive taunt card with a bunch of buffs. Nope, that's not gonna do it. Nope, he just killed himself. Okay. Alright, well, hopefully... hopefully this is a good example of what this basic priest deck can do. It's you just control the board with your buffs and your minions, and don't try to do anything crazy. Just keep control of the board, and I was able to win. I'm not sure what he was thinking then, but anyway, that's a win for me. No matter if I kill him or he kills himself. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you, if you do have some advice for me, again, I am trying to learn this. Hopefully, I do want to keep playing and learn even more, so I could help other players out who are just starting. So if you have any advice or tips for me with my deck and just with my decisions throughout the game, then leave a comment below and then let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for more Hearthstone content, because I'll be putting out some matches, maybe 1 or 2 a week, and just the progression of my deck. And if you like this video, please favorite and share and like. Thanks, guys. Alright, there you go. There's a good example of the damage you can get out of this build. Those are all Phantasm attacks, except for one, which is my Blurred Frenzy. So that brings the grand total to 19,863 damage.